Good morning, and welcome to our celebration. My name is Alain-Philippe Durand, and it is my privilege to serve as the Dean of the College of Humanities. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the College of Humanities Convocation celebrations. First, let me thank DJ Logan Phillips, the College of Humanities DJ, who got us in the mood with his fantastic set this morning. As a bilingual poet, performer, and DJ, Logan Phillips tours his art throughout the US, Latin America, and beyond. Teaching and facilitating has been an important part of Phillips' artistic practice since 2005. He currently serves as the co-director of Spokers Futures, Inc., whose programs include the Tucson Youth Poetry Slam. Let's give him a thanks. To my left is Professor Kim Jones, who is our Vice Dean for Academic Affairs. She will be assisting me today with the ceremony. We have fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working faculty members, deans, department heads, school and program directors, advisors, and staff in the College of Humanities. I want to acknowledge them by asking them to please stand. Thank you. Thank you for being here. The faculty members whose name I read now were invited by our graduates to attend and named as the favorite most influential teacher. Borbala Gaspar, Takashi Miura, and Bonnie Wasserman. I'd like to offer a special word of thanks to the staff who have assisted with the planning of this ceremony, especially Hélène Bernard, Zulema Kota, Michelle Dogat, Jenna Finfrock, TJ Hill, Amanda Hunt, Anthony Jones, Catherine Layton, Nate Mayer, Erin Robbins, Beth Suyar, Eric Swedlund, Karina Rodriguez, Lynn Duran, and Jeremiah Webb, as well as our College of Humanities student ambassador volunteers. Our staff members do a wonderful job. Please, let's thank them together. Last but not least, I would like to acknowledge your family, friends, and classmates. You deserve a warm round of applause from all of us for all of your support for your graduates. This morning, we will individually recognize those students who were available to attend today's ceremony. First, we will recognize our MA and PhD graduates, and then proceed with the recognition of our Bachelor of Arts graduates. University of Arizona President Robert Robbins is the only one who actually confers degrees. We are here to enhance this celebration. We are privileged now to give you a medallion and make the time to celebrate with you here today, call each graduate by name, and congratulate you personally. Now, I would like to invite the following graduate to please stand, if she is here, Anna Da. Is she here? Okay. Anna is graduating with a major in Italian. She was nominated by her professors and received honorable mention for the College of Humanities Outstanding Senior Award. Please join me in congratulating her. Next, I would like to invite Melly Bollman to come forward. She was selected as our outstanding senior, and she's graduating with majors in Spanish and environmental science. Before she makes a few remarks to her class, Dr. Ben Fraser of the Department of Spanish and Portuguese will come forward to speak about the nomination.
Thank you. As Department Head of Spanish and Portuguese, it's my pleasure to introduce the recipient of the College of Humanities Outstanding Senior Award. Melly Bollman is an exceptional Wildcat who today graduates from the U of A with 2 majors, one in Spanish and Portuguese and one in environmental science. When my colleague, Dr. Yadira Berrigan, and I nominated her for this award, we did so because of Ms. Bollman's outstanding record of scholarship, fellowships, honors, and awards. We did so because she is no stranger to leadership. She's held the position of a College of Humanities Student Ambassador, for which she received the designation of Most Involved Ambassador in 2017. She's served as president of the U of A Plant Science Club and has also been a UA Alumni Association Student Ambassador. Her involvement has truly been university-wide. She's served on the 5-star Faculty Teaching Award Selection Committee in the Honors College. She's participated in a grant review panel, and she's devoted her time to the Women in Science and Engineering Pipeline Mentoring Program. Melly Bowman is unique in that she has traveled both on a Department of Spanish and Portuguese summer study abroad program to Fortaleza, Brazil, and also to Ecuador during 2 winter sessions to conduct fieldwork related to conservation biology and biodiversity. She's exactly the kind of outstanding senior that we hope to graduate as a college. In her record, one sees stellar academic performance, the strongest contributions made at the department and college levels, a passion for sustained community engagement, an ongoing curiosity about global cultures, and an inspiring model of the interconnectedness of the humanities and scientific fields. I have no doubt that we'll be inviting her back to speak as a successful young alum in the near future. Melly?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing the celebration with me. It is such a high honor to be here today with you, fellow graduating students, family, friends, faculty, and staff. I am so honored to be here. I, like many of you here, have spent the last 4 years creating my educational journey here at the University of Arizona. I've been so fortunate to call the College of Humanities my home once I declared my major as a second semester freshman. The value of the humanities can only be fully appreciated by experiencing and knowing them. When you take courses in any humanities discipline, you are using different methods to learn about individuals, including yourself, and groups of people. You examine relationships and feelings, the feelings of others, as well as your own. You develop empathy and an appreciation for others that can help address difficult situations, personal and professional. Humanities mattered the most to me when I was able to merge my 2 majors into one study abroad program. I accomplished a lifetime dream as I embarked on a faculty-led study abroad in Ecuador's Amazon rainforest. I was so grateful to have a breath of rainforest air every morning and to have ears ringing with insects and birds every night. I felt sweaty and bulky all the time with all my layers and equipment, but as a student, as a human, I felt refreshed with a new perspective and a newfound appreciation for what this world has to offer. My interactions with the local indigenous tribe, the rare Waorani, were few, but we were able to converse about Amazonian life, families, and our different skill sets. These were by far the most critical moments of my trip because I learned about the cultures and traditions of people who were capable of hiding themselves from the civilization and who can live by the rules of the rainforest. I took with me the spirit of their quiet, peaceful lifestyles, even though it's far away from my current lifestyle, which is influenced by modern society. But by the end of my journey, I had seen the Amazon rainforest through the lens of a novice conservational biologist. Studying a humanities discipline for me has been more than just academics. It has been a culmination of life-changing experiences. I have been moved beyond the search for the immediate and the pragmatic. I have been open to the examination of humans' cultures, languages, histories, religions, and belief systems. I have been encouraged to reflect, appreciate, and empathize with humanity. Moreover, this is why critical thinking, as we learn it in the humanities, goes beyond problem solving. I believe that after this, we are all equipped to face the global job market and employ our skills and passions. For the graduating class of 2018, I hope you keep these invaluable skills from your humanities coursework in the forefront and find success in any career path or global journey that you choose to pursue. Thank you.
Thank you, Melly, for this outstanding speech. Now, I want to invite Jeremiah Webb to come forward to introduce our ambassadors.
Good morning, everybody. The College of Humanities Student Ambassador Program consists of students pursuing a major in the college who represent some of our brightest, most enthusiastic, and well-rounded Wildcats. In addition to assisting with recruitment and retention efforts, members of the selective internship opportunity develop skills in the areas of leadership, communication, and peer mentoring strategies. This fall, we have 2 members of our team who are completing their undergraduate studies at the university. Both of these students have embodied the variety of positive qualities associated with the humanities education. On behalf of the entire college, I would like to thank you for your many contributions. First, you've just met Melly, our outstanding senior, who we thank for her immense contribution to the program. Melly, would you please stand for one more round of applause? Thank you. Next, Blaine Roach is completing degrees in religious studies and physiology this fall. An active member of our ambassador program for the past 2 years, Blaine has likewise pursued a variety of meaningful opportunities throughout his undergraduate career. Having worked closely with the Department of Religious Studies and Classics, Blaine helped to organize and became the first president of the Religious Studies Club, a recipient of the Donna Swaim International Award for Religious Studies, along with several other college awards and scholarships. Blaine participated in the Arizona and Orvieto Study Abroad program in the summer of 2017. Outside the classroom, Blaine has devoted much of his time to the field of healthcare, including a patient experience internship through Banner UMC. Finally, alongside his degrees at UA, Blaine is also simultaneously completing his EMT certification this month. Please welcome Blaine to the stage.
Good morning, everybody. First off, let me welcome everyone and thank you all for coming to such a special event, and congratulate all of you for your efforts we celebrate today. But first, let's take a moment and thank our families, friends, and loved ones, and those who supported us through this journey. Thank you all. At a certain point in my college career, I was asked a question regarding what my personal definitions of humanities is, what it means to me. Immediately, my initial thought was around the broad idea of language and cultures as a whole. My ignorance towards humanities was partly due to the inexperience and lack of knowledge I had about this field of study. I was unfamiliar with this idea of humanities, as I assume most of us were in the beginning. My placement here at the university was originally involved with the sole practice of pre-medicine, specifically my studies of physiology. It wasn't until later in my college career that a religious studies course called God, Humanity, and Science would steer me in the direction of something new, religious studies. I began craving more information on these worldly perceptions of religions, and of course for me, a refreshing break from the science courses. I started in the department by studying a newly founded program called Religious Studies for Health Professionals, where my work in the healthcare was bridged into the understandings of humanities, something I would not have predicted I would take on early in my freshman year. Over the course of a year, I became an ambassador for the college and helped found the Religious Studies Club along with my fellow students and faculty. I began to dive into the College of Humanities with an exciting new outlook and a greater appreciation for our field of study. As of this year, I was able to complete my degree by writing a personal thesis and capstone on a topic I found would perfectly bridge my studies under the humanities and health sciences, which was religious-based care and palliative treatment. My friends and family would always ask, what was your key motivation behind your work? I told them, the due date. But in all honesty, our studies here are what creates us as individuals. We've created this newfound path that has taken us across the globe to explore, or even to our own cultural backyard to really understand where we come from. I see that all of our efforts and knowledge under the humanities are much more than what we utilize in our career path or our next conversation piece. It's something that has given us the tools to examine and interpret the world we live in. Societies scattered across the globe each bring rich and vibrant cultures to our lives and give us a new viewpoint on the humanities that thrives around us. It is not simply the languages we speak or the customs that make us separate from one another. It's not the ideas or religious principles that we may hold close. It's simply the interactions we have with one another, the study of humanity. Whether your passion is the science of life or the business and social structures we build, the fact is that humans are involved in all these aspects of life. Through hard work and perseverance, our efforts have not gone unnoticed. Our peers, our families, and our friends have seen this dedication, passion, and long hours invested in our time here. We have truly achieved something that is an award of a lifetime. This understanding of the world we live in is something that many seek to find their whole lives, and now we possess this knowledge as a tool to shape our futures and perhaps the futures of others around us. When we begin this journey, we will have no idea where we may end up or what path we will choose in the end, but it will all be evident one day, the reasons why we were chosen for this. As the great Steve Jobs once said, you cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. This world awaits our bright minds, and now we have the opportunity to explore it. And if you decide to continue your education elsewhere, especially ASU, always remember to bear down. So, class of 2018, congratulations on your outstanding achievement. Share your experiences and use them to make a difference in the world around you. Thank you.
Thank you, Blaine, and thank you, Jeremiah, for doing such a great job in coordinating our Student Ambassadors program. We are all here to celebrate the exciting events associated with your completion of your degrees. You will all be graduating with Bachelor of Arts, MA, or PhD degrees in a discipline that is central to the humanities. You could not have chosen a more important discipline. We are honoring today the impressive accomplishments of a group of multi-talented students. Let me share a few facts with you. Today, the College of Humanities is celebrating the graduation of 3 MA, 5 PhD students, and 44 BA students. 22 of the 44 BAs are double or dual degrees, representing a wide array of disciplines offered at the U of A. Africana Studies, Classics, Computer Science, Criminal Justice Studies, East Asian Studies, Environmental Sciences, Family Studies and Human Development, French, Geography, German Studies, Global Studies, Information Science and Technology, Italian, Journalism, Latin American Studies, Linguistics, Management Information Systems, Marketing, Nutritional Sciences, Physiology, Political Science, Psychology, Public Health, Religious Studies, Retailing and Consumer Science, Spanish, and Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences. We are very proud of that fact because in the College of Humanities, we welcome and even encourage interdisciplinary studies. All of our students, who represent a diversity of geographic and cultural backgrounds, have the same things in common. They love the humanities, of course, but most importantly, they do not settle for less. They work very hard. They work at being able to do whatever it is they are interested in and doing it anywhere in the world. Our students have traveled, studied, conducted research, and worked in almost all areas of the globe, and this graduating class is no exception. Like their predecessors, some of them have already been offered jobs. Like their predecessors, some have been accepted in prestigious graduate programs. Thanks to our world-class faculty, these graduates standing in front of us are ready to go straight to the goal. From the moment they step on the job market, their selected graduate program, or wherever they go, their motivation will be at the highest. They will never give up, no matter what happens. Graduates, you have all chosen a fine beginning, and you have succeeded by earning the bachelor, MA, or PhD degree. I know that it will serve you very well in your pursuit of a profession, of a calling, and of a career path that is most important for all of us and for the world. Graduates, the rigorous and very difficult program of study you just accomplished, this rigorous training you have received in the College of Humanities gives you the tools to handle it out there, to make your mark, and to have an exciting career whatever you decide to do. When difficulties arise, and they will, do not step on the side. Put your helmet on, analyze the situation, be humble and respectful, keep your head up, and never let go, never give up. Ne lâchez rien, as we say in French. Graduates, the skills for which you receive training in the College of Humanities are the most sought after in the new global economy. They have prepared you to address the grand challenges of a rapidly changing world. Indeed, you have become experts in intercultural competence and in adapting quickly to unfamiliar environments. You are trained in negotiating difficult tasks with creativity and an acute sense of initiative. You think critically. You know how to communicate effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. You are capable of engaging with the local and international communities. You are leaders, team players, and problem solvers. You can teach and mentor others. You can conduct research projects. You can write. Please keep in touch with us in the future. This is very important. I hope that you will take the time to fill and return our alumni form. You should have gotten one. That you will accept that we publish your profile on our alumni websites. You may have seen some of them at the beginning, and social media. And that once in a while, you will send us updates about your fabulous lives so that we can brag about you. You will always be welcome at the College of Humanities. And like your predecessors, you now become mentors, potential advisors, even models to follow for our current majors and graduate students. We count on you, including for helping us in the future, once you become rich and famous, to create and to contribute to scholarship funds that will help the College of Humanities students and faculty. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations on your choice of field and on your fine accomplishments. We all wish you well as you move forward from today, the beginning celebration of your commencement. Thank you again, and good luck to you. It's not over yet. Now, as we continue with our ceremony, we will first recognize our PhDs and MAs. Prior to approaching the stage, please drape your hood across your left arm and come forward so Vice Dean Kim Jones can read your name. The professor who will hood you will be asked to join you and will also be called to the center of the stage. And at this time, you will give your hood to that professor. The academic hood symbolizes acceptance into the community of scholars. You will then receive a medallion appropriate to your degree from me. Families, there is a center aisle that can be used to take a photo of each graduate as they receive their hood. We ask that the persons taking the photos please return promptly to their seats to allow room for photographing the next graduate. Graduates, after receiving your hood and medallion, and after the photos for your family and friends, please return to your seat until all names are called to give each graduate equal time to be recognized. There will be ample time after the ceremony to take more photos with family, friends, or professors. Will the PhD and MA candidates please come forward?
Graduating with a PhD in Second Language Acquisition and Teaching, Wid Alahabi will be hooded by Professor Chantel Warner. Graduating with an MA in East Asian Studies, Adam Baldry will be hooded by Professor Albert Welter. Graduating with a PhD in Second Language Acquisition and Teaching, Isa Batel will be hooded by Professor Beatrice Dupuy. Graduating with a PhD in Second Language Acquisition and Teaching, Janelle Moser will be hooded by Professor Beatrice Dupuy. Graduating with an MA in Russian, Svetlana Ruth Popovic will be hooded by Professor Grace Fielder. Graduating with a PhD in Second Language Acquisition and Teaching, Christian Rubalcaba will be hooded by Professor Andrew Carney. Graduating with a PhD in Second Language Acquisition and Teaching, Kayo Shintaku will be hooded by Jonathan Reinhardt. Graduating with an MA in German Studies, Laura Telechea Serna will be hooded by Professor Chantel Warner.
Is there anyone we did not call for the MA or the PhD? Okay. Next, as we continue our ceremony, a few directions for the recognition of our Bachelor of Arts graduates. You will be called forward by rows where you are seated across in a moment. When that happens, come forward to the left of the stage and bring your half sheet with your name and major information with you. Then, one student at a time will come onto stage, at which time you give your information sheet to Vice Dean Jones. After she reads your major and your name, you will then walk toward me, right here. Graduates, you will receive a medallion from the college before you leave the stage. As I shake your hand and give you your medallion, please take a short minute to pause. This will allow a moment for your family and or friends to take pictures, as many as you would like. Then, please be seated again in the designated area for graduates until the end of the ceremony. Families, please take a seat again as well. Once all the rows have been called, I will be sure to ask if we have missed anyone's name. There will also be some time after the ceremony to take a few pictures and greet friends, families, and professors. Please note that the decorations here are multitasking today and will be used by groups following us in the space. Please respect your fellow graduates and leave everything in place. First row, please come forward to the left of the stage and please bring your information sheet with you.
Graduating with a major in Spanish literature emphasis and a minor in creative writing, Alma Delia Mota. Graduating with a major in Spanish literature and minors in physiology and family studies and human development, Jessica Barber. Graduating with a major in Spanish translation and interpretation and a minor in Mexican American studies, Vanessa Ponce Ayala. Graduating with a major in East Asian Studies with an emphasis in Japanese culture and a minor in Business Administration, Claudia Danitza Lopez. Graduating with majors in Japanese and Nutritional Sciences and a minor in Biochemistry, Arya Gaitan Altuna. Graduating with majors in Spanish translation and interpretation and physiology and a minor in public health, Milagros Yudel Mejia. Graduating with majors in Spanish translation and interpretation and marketing, Jocelyn Manquero Ochoa. Graduating with majors in Spanish translation and interpretation and retailing and consumer sciences, Jose Manuel Coronado. Graduating with majors in physiology and religious studies for health professions and a minor in biochemistry, Blaine Roach. Graduating with majors in Spanish with an emphasis in Portuguese and environmental science, Melissa Jane Bowman. Graduating with majors in German Studies and Global Studies and a minor in Adolescence, Community, and Education, Mary Rose Mandato. Graduating with a major in French and a minor in Creative Writing, Jennifer Cummings. Graduating with a major in Spanish Translation and Interpretation and a minor in Mexican American Studies, Brianda Martinez. Graduating with majors in Spanish Literature and Family Studies and Human Development, Mayra Vargas. Graduating with a major in Classics and a minor in Art History, Caitlin Davidson. Graduating with majors in Italian and Journalism and a minor in Cultural Anthropology, Hannah Dahl. Graduating with majors in East Asian Studies with a Chinese language emphasis and Information Science and Technology, and a minor in Military Science and Leadership, Ryan Bailey. Graduating with majors in Spanish Literature and Latin American Studies, Jacob Tolliver. Graduating with a major in African American Studies and a minor in Communication, Nicholas Rashawn Ivey. Graduating with a major in African Studies and Political Science, Emerson Simpson. Graduating with majors in Spanish and in Global Studies, Jenna Cota. Graduating with a major in Classics and a minor in Anthropology, Lindsay Taylor. Graduating with a major in East Asian Studies with a Japanese culture emphasis and a minor in Sports Management, Tommy Wen. Graduating with a major in East Asian Studies with a Japanese culture emphasis and a minor in creative writing, Regino Dale. Graduating with a major in religious studies and a minor in Middle Eastern and North African studies with an Arabic focus, Caroline Chinchara. Did we miss anyone? Is that all of our undergraduate graduates? Congratulations.
Okay, graduates, I'm going to ask all of you to please stand up and turn around. I am proud to present you with the College of Humanities class of December 2018. Thank you all for being here. Please make sure you have all of your belongings. Should you notice later that you have left anything behind, please note that the University Student Union Lost and Found is on the first floor of this complex, across from the bookstore. Again, congratulations to all of you and happy holidays. Thank you.